Innovation in general is finding new ways to do things, but often it's a better way to do something you already do, better, faster, cheaper. It's driven usually by someone that has an idea, who looks at the way something's done and says, there ought to be a better way to do that. In the telephony world, there's a very small number of people in the Department of New Ideas. But by putting computers in the hands of millions of people, a lot of people got to try things. The internet has made it possible for people to communicate and to try communication-based things, to innovate in the way they communicate. With the enabling technology of the internet, people have conversations about business models. The whole notion that there is this whole other space that you could innovate in, that you could think up new ways to do business. This is the way nature changes things, is by evolution and by competition. And that's the fundamental mechanism that's operating in the internet. There's not a departmental review process that decides whether or not your idea is good. You basically go try it, and the marketplace tells you whether it's good or not, swiftly and quite efficiently. The internet exists only because people want it to. There is no UN Department of the Internet. And because you don't have to get permission to try something new, people go out and try brand new things every day. Scaling is the question that gets asked first, last, and always, is does it scale? Because the last thing you want to do is start something you can't keep doing. It drives us pretty hard to be on the bleeding edge. We were the first folks to do a major departure from the way you build large IP networks, from the classic router-only model to multi-layer hybrid model. So we're rethinking the whole fundamental notions of what it means to be a router. Historically, a router is a metal box, painted your favorite vendor color and with some software and stuff in it. We are past the point of building network with boxes. We have to build systems, not boxes. Bandwidth is the fundamental commodity of communication. That's the consumable resource. It's the thing you use up when you communicate. And if you don't have it, you don't communicate. One of the phrases we have around here is there's no substitute for having enough. So that's our job, is to just make sure that as they keep coming, we keep making it. We spend a whole lot of our own money putting our own glass in the ground because we believe at the end of the day, owning the transmission facilities is the only way you can win. We're being very aggressive about wavelength division multiplexing, and we're doing a lot of leading edge work and direct optical switching kinds of things, groundbreaking things there. Innovation surrounding the internet is happening at a speed never before seen. The way the network is growing, the rate at which new things are being tried is absolutely unprecedented in the world. Internet is the vehicle for innovation. It is the innovation engine that's churning out more brain cell watts than any other medium around at the moment. We're rapidly reaching a point where we're going to have to fundamentally rethink the way you build very large networks. The kind of capacities that we need between 3 and 5 years from now, in the past 6 years we've grown the network 1 million-fold. In the next 6 years we have to grow it 1 million-fold again. Being bright and clever is useful, but at some point there's just no substitute for knowing what you're doing. A central part of our job description is inventing the future and helping other people invent the future, and that's sort of the best job you could possibly have.